Okay, well, let's do this thing, you guys. Let's go. Hi, friends. Welcome to Live Readings with Kelly. I'm Kelly McClure, Psychic Medium, and tonight we're going to be doing live readings with our cards. So this answers like life issues and things that are coming up for you. And we have a lot going on. So as people pop on, I'm just going to kind of go over a couple of things. The first thing I would do is just send love out to the world. You know, we're hearing a lot of the, what's that? Especially Ukraine. Yeah, we're hearing a lot of news coming out of Ukraine and Russia, and we're just going to send love. And one of the things that I talk about the most is sending love to the people that we don't even feel deserve love. And I feel that that raises their vibration and maybe changes their heart. So even the Russians, please let's just send them love because that's the best thing we can do. And especially Ukraine and everybody that's suffering over there. We love you guys. We support you. You're going to get through this. And I just want to send love to all of Ukrainian Americans who have family over there or anyone who knows people over there, just to send love and light around your loved ones. So love to the Russia and Ukraine today. Okay, so we're doing life guidance readings. So you can ask questions. Hi, guys. Hi, Stephanie. Just know that when I look at the feed, it goes really quick on my end. So I don't see a lot, but I see Stephanie, I see San, I see Patricia. Hello, everybody. You're going to be
You're like the magic mirror.
Remember? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, like, hi, see Rudy. Stephanie. I like the magic mirror. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're really dating ourselves, Lisa. These people probably don't even know what that is. When I was a kid, there was a show. What is Romper Room? Yeah, it was Romper Room. Yeah. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Shirley. So what you can do to try to get a reading tonight, and please hear me out because not everybody can get a reading, but we can try. You can ask questions about career, life, relationships, finances, health and well-being, your love life, a unique circumstance. The more specific you are, the quicker I can answer for you. If you want a reading and you're not really sure whether what's coming through is true for you or not, get a 15-minute one question reading or a 30-minute reading, and that way you can really see the evidence pop up. And then you can really know. And all of my private work is guaranteed. So if you book a reading and you don't get your answers, you wouldn't have to pay for the reading. That's how much I really believe in the work that I do. So the way that you can get a good reading is that you're just going to ask for a specific area of your life that you want. And, what's going to happen in love life. My marriage is this or that. Can you tell me what's going to happen? We're looking to move. Will that work out? Those kinds of questions. So Becky Harris is on. Becky, hi, I love you. Oh, I also want to shout out to my waitress today. I went and met a mom and a daughter. I do work with young people and I meet them for free for lunch and just try to give some advice to young people who are also very expanded. And so my waitress, Tammy, came up to me and recognized me. So she said she'd be on tonight. So hi, Tammy, if you're on. Also, please ignore the scammers. People are going to come in and try to scoop up the business that I can't get to. And the reason I ask you to ignore them isn't because I don't think you deserve a reading. It's because I think that anyone who comes on and tries to scoop up somebody else's business is probably not legit. And I just don't want you to waste your money. Likewise, if you get a friend request from me and my business, just know I cannot friend request somebody from my business page. So I can't just come to you from as psychic medium Kelly McClure and friend request you. I can ask you to like my page, but I can't friend request you. So if you get somebody saying they're Kelly McClure, really check out the spelling, make sure it's, perfect, but go to my page, Kelly McClure Psychic Medium on Facebook. All spelled correctly. Okay. Requests are chosen at random. I really don't have a lot of control over that. And I, obviously can't get to everybody, but please stay on because we've got some really cool March specials coming up that you're going to want the code for and you're going to want the deals for.
Let's give it to them now.
So here, okay, I'll do it throughout. Okay. You're going to get 20% off readings during the month of March. So if you book before the end of the month, your reading is 20% off. Now, I truly believe that Sentire, that's an emotional healing release session that I do. I really believe that's one of the most healing things I do. I love when I can give readings, but Sentire is life-changing. So you're going to get 30% off Sentire. So use this code MARCHON for 20% off readings and use Pep and Step for Sentire, 30% off Sentire. You guys, that's unheard of. So please do it because it'll change your life. And remember, all of those are guaranteed. If you go ahead and risk that and then you don't get what you need out of it, you're not going to have to pay. You will get what you need. Plus, I'm really wanting to help people right now. These are hard times and we're experiencing things. I went to the fill up my tank today. It was $78. Luckily, because of Zoom, I don't have to drive as much, but it's a lot. I'm trying to help you out here, folks. So, all right. So we're doing life guidance readings, ask a question specific about your life. And here we go. Let me take a drink. Okay. Patricia says, career. So what I'm going to be able to do is tilt the camera down so you can see the table where I read. And this is the deck I'm using tonight. It's my original deck that I love, that I found in England. And what we're going to look for career for you, Patricia, is the 9 and 10 of clubs, the 9 and 10 of diamonds. We're going to look where that comes up for you. Okay. And you guys, let us know if you're still on when we do get to draw your name and if it makes sense to you. People like to see that even if they don't get a reading, that other people's reading does make sense, and that helps them know and it helps them have hope for their own readings as well. So this is all about people, and it's also about trust. This card usually represents somebody you can't trust, but what I'm feeling about this is that maybe you're not feeling you can trust everybody or anyone. So you have to kind of look at your own trust issues. I am going to look for those same cards of the 9 and 10 of clubs. There's the 9 of clubs right there as I'm saying it, which is unique. Heart's desire. There's your disturbed energy about feeling like you can't quite trust people. If you do an emotional clearing around that, and not to, just plug my service, but I do Sentire, which is exactly that. That's a card of emotion. Then I think, and look at that, wish come true. I think that will clear the energy that you might have toward wondering if you can trust people or not. So, and it's not just about people, but fear can come up in that you're not sure if you can attain your goals and your vision about what you want to do in your career. So emotional clearing is going to be really important for you right now. You have to, because once you clear the fear and the doubt and the emotional wounds away, then your spirit can intuitively know who you can trust and who you can't. Right now, you're questioning that. So, but there is the card of opportunity. Stay close to home, meaning stay close to the people that you can trust. Talk to people that maybe have an objective opinion about the things that you're going through and looking for, to say, yeah, you should go for that. Yeah, you should apply for that. Yeah, they're going to because your own mistrust or doubt in yourself might hold you back from going for the things that you want to go for. So let me just do a couple more because I really want to see, here we go. Right here. This is bright change around career. So if you move through the emotional hang up right here and the emotional block and clear that around work or job, you're going to get the career and path that you really want, especially when both 10s come up. And this is a card of Sirius and connection. And you'll be able to know that you can trust the people that you want to trust. Look at that. Success, even in the field that, so all the jacks mean a familiar field or a familiar feeling around what you know that you want. So Thumbs up on career and stuff. Just clear that old, doubt and fear. Okay, thank you, Patricia, for that question. Amanda. Okay, fourth this year. Okay, they're trying for their fourth child. Actually, I don't need the cards for that. Let me just tune into your energy here. So there is a little spirit around you. I think I even know the gender. Let me know if you're still on, Amanda, and if you want to know, she's here. Okay. And if you want to know the gender, but here's the thing. The fact that this is number 4, okay. Okay. So I'm being told that's already clear. You're going to be fine. This little one's coming in. I know the gender. I will tell you if you want. Yes, please, she says. So your gender is a boy. I see a pink blanket, and my only hesitation on telling people about it or telling you about it was, are you doing it for the right reasons? And it's not because you need to have 4 or 4 makes a perfect square or 4 is like a status symbol. It's because that you've always felt intuitively that you would have 4 children. And so you've known this all along, but I do see a pink blanket around, or a blue blanket around this. So I think there's a little boy coming definitely within the year, not necessarily 2022, but a year from now. So be a little patient. You're doing it for the right reasons. You've already known this and you're good to go. Okay. Stacey's saying, I just started working for a nonprofit. I don't like the politics, but I think I might have value. Should I stay? Such a great question. Okay, Stacey, let me see. Hold on one sec. Here we go. Okay. So again, the 9 of clubs is work and job. This is a card of contribution. So the fact that you think you might add something is very true. That's in your heart pile. And there's the job. So, and look over here. This is the, let's do that pile first because I'll show you what I mean by that. And there's self-reflection, people, contracts. You're feeling like your purpose is in line with your job, meaning that this is life's work. These are all people. This is job, more people, happiness, connection, and contribution. So it feels rewarding for you to, give what you have to give and be there for others and add a whole nother, side of things to the situation. My concern is that if it attacks you emotionally, then you should back off. If you're able to do it from a sense of strength of, this is what I believe and I'm a light worker and I've come to offer and I can maintain my happiness and my joy outside of work, no problem, then go ahead and do it. We are dropped in dark places because light workers do their best work in the dark. Okay. So yeah, we end up in jobs that are mucky muck. And when we're sensitive and wounded, then that's not a good environment for us. But if we can heal ourselves to a place where we're standing strong and then offer our, possibly opposing opinions and love and everything that you want to offer and contribute, then you can do it. But I caution you to check yourself and see if you're in a place you were definitely meant to be a light worker. Everything over here is saying, yeah, you'll probably ultimately, at least, and maybe very often end up in positions where everything around you is opposing what you truly believe, but that's because you're a light worker. So you're there to add a little light in the darkness and bring that opposing viewpoint so that people can learn. Because what's the point of all the light workers just standing on their own little lit up island? We have to get out there in the whole, world and add light. if you can do that without detriment to yourself, then you're ready. If it's taxing you, let me look and see if it is. So let's check the next pile. This is the home pile. So money's okay. I'm cool with that. This is wish come true around things coming together. So you're hoping that things come together. You do so well at this that you probably will be promoted. But right here, this is what I'm talking about. This is fear, letting go of fear. Like, let this opportunity bring you to a place where every day you can release the angst and wounds and things that you have around the subject so that you can do it with peace. There's something called the Laughing Buddha. And the Laughing Buddha means that a spiritual master, Buddha, was able to look at the suffering of the planet and people and still live in joy, because he can remove himself enough to know that I am not the suffering. I can see the suffering and add light, but it's best if I stay in joy. So I'm kind of feeling like that. So I'm feeling like, and there is an opportunity ultimately, whether this is this job or a different one, for you to add that. But the best thing that you can do for that is, oh, and look, right before that. So everything that falls is sevens. So 7, emotion, 7, opportunity. So take the opportunity to really, really heal your emotions. And if you can go to work every day and just add light and be the Laughing Buddha and stay in your joy, even though around you might trigger, if you can do that, it's okay. Until you can do that, it's not. So then you need to do a little work on your own healing. I kind of think you're going to end up in that environment anyway. I think it's your calling, but I think you need to do it from a place where you can be okay every day. Okay. Thank you, Stacy. Shirley, love life. Okay. Let's look. So that's the 3, 6, 10 of hearts is love cards. 6 is relationship. So we'll just see. And you guys, if anything that I'm saying rings true for you, it's really helpful for other people to see that you're validating it. So if it makes sense, please come on and say what rings true for you. You know, I don't want you to say that if it doesn't, but if it does, it's really helpful for other people. Okay. Love life. Guess we're ready. And this is for Shirley. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, very interesting, Shirley. What it's talking about right now off the bat is making sure that you're in line with self, not so much your partner, but yourself. This is what's sure to come true. And it's the one card that means what it looks like it means, which you can see this girl is like looking in the mirror, and in the mirror, she can see her angel wings, which she cannot see outside the mirror. 2 10s moving forward. Either your love life is going to change to match more what's honoring you, or there's going to be change in partner. So, and this card is about letting go of the past and letting go of what doesn't serve you. It might have an emotional compact to it. So, you know, emotionally, you might say, well, I have to like let go of fear or doubt or remorse or pain of what's been done. But if you're true to yourself, and that's a card of honoring self, authenticity or inauthenticity, bright change and health and well-being. So, and this is about creation, and this is about contribution. You make a good partner, but you have to make sure that you're attracting a good partner. And what I mean by that is that a lot of us who are good people, we don't have on our radar when people are trying to manipulate us, because we don't do that to other people. So we just don't see it. So it can absolutely change when you do see it and say, no, nobody's going to come and manipulate me, and I want to attract a partner, or at least create a relationship that is in alignment with what I want for myself and my life and what I deserve, not to be deceived by your own insecurities. So if your insecurities are like, but they're telling me that they love me and they're telling me this and telling me that, I kind of feel like there's a new relationship coming to you that's much more in line with what you deserve, which is this, which is alignment with self, knowing who you are and what your power is. And if your current partner, or if you don't have a partner that does that now, make sure you're doing that for yourself so you can attract the person that does that for you. Number one, the current person can either change and morph into that, or a new person's coming in, because the 2 10s, it's usually a change in a relationship. So good news, a beautiful, healthy, wonderful relationship is coming to you. The question is, if it's not currently happening, what do you need to do to see yourself as deserving that, to make sure that you're in line with it when it comes? Okay, thank you, Shirley. Destiny, moved to Florida after my husband died. I made the right choice and moved my children and I here. Okay. So we're going to kind of look at if 2 8s come together, that's change of states, kind of a big move. The other card for move is 8 of spades. We'll see where that card comes up. I'll tell you what I think it's going to say. I think it's going to say that your move was correct and right for you in what it is that you need to experience and learn. And oh, okay. And they're telling me that the people that you're supposed to meet are there in Florida. So let's see what they say, because I have a feeling it's going to have to do with letting go of guilt or fear. So, and that's the 5 of spades. Let's see where that comes up. So we're looking for the 8 of spades, 5 of spades, 2 8s together. We're just kind of saying, your question is, was this a good move for me and my family? Let's see. Well, the one thing here is really good to know is that this is the card of divine order. This is in the heart pile, and that's the card of lucky 7, meaning heaven's on your side. So it's not a wrong decision because you're in divine order, which is in the unexpected pile. I'll look more into that. But also in the heart pile, asking, a message from heaven. This is message. This is heaven. All right. So here, right here, I'm saying that you might put a lot more emphasis on happiness. By the way, I think it's a good move when the happiness card follows the 7. It's gonna be fine. That's a really good sign. My concern is not whether or not you made the right move. My concern is exactly this: that you take on too much blame yourself. In other words, you question yourself, you doubt yourself, you punish yourself way too much. That seriousness about self is like self-punitive or questioning every move. And I think Florida is fine. It's not a matter of, because here's an 8, there's an 8. It's all fine. It's not a matter of whether or not the place is right for you. It's whether or not you feel that you're competent in making decisions for you and your family and your kids. And that's where I think that you need to be reassured of and shored up that you are, in fact, very capable and God-led, by the way, divine order, to make decisions for your family that are good for you. You're doing okay. You're doing fine. There's tons of, no matter, see, here's the thing. You guys, when there's no such thing as a bad decision, there's so much to learn and grow spiritually from the life experience that you have right now, that every decision that you make, no matter what state you move to, what decision you make, you're going to learn and grow from that experience. So it's kind of like, okay, you come to earth and you take your little shopping cart and you fill it up with experiences and lessons, and whatever one you pull out is the one you're doing right now. Florida's fine. It's fine. You didn't screw that up. You're learning and growing and experiencing what you need to be experiencing right now, and so are your kids. So divine order is in perfect alignment. If you choose someday to do something different, that's okay too, but you haven't screwed it up. You're okay. You're learning a lot right now. There's all kinds of feminine energy coming in, which I feel like is making friends that are going to help you and support you. So look for that. Look for if you can do a group or a class or something with women. Just really, really get that support. Career contribution, divine order, God's arms around you, and opportunity are all coming up very, very close. So you're okay. You're okay. Don't panic. You're doing good. Just enjoy the experience and know that you're there for a reason. If you had moved to New York, I would say the same thing. You're there for a reason. Just enjoy it and let yourself grow from this experience as much and quickly as you need to grow with no resistance. Okay. I'm so sorry. I want to go back to that just for a moment because I did feel a male energy around guiding you. And I feel a squeeze in my chest, a good looking guy, kind of a thicker upper body or neck, but a little bit of an unexpected thing. But also what I love about him is that he seems to be not only kind of logical and determined, but also sort of artistic. So I'm seeing something that has to do with art with stars and a little bit of energy in my upper throat and thumbs up. So you're okay. He's watching over you. He will not let you put a foot wrong. So trust your move. Okay. Diana says, I've always been timid in life, but I'm finding myself wanting to stand up publicly for people's rights. I don't even know if I'm just going to try to really put it to spirit because I'm such an advocate for people's rights. So, let's see what the cards say. But if you're feeling compelled to stand, when is it ever wrong to stand up for rights? Okay, let's see. And God, Diane, I don't even have to bring out the cards. Here's what I believe and what I feel compelled to tell you. Absolutely, you feel compelled to that because that's probably a bit of your purpose on earth is to stand up. And one of the things that happens when that's our purpose and then we feel shy or reluctant to do that is we are faced over and over again with the opportunity to do it. In other words, injustice comes to us like in our face a lot until you finally do it. And then you find your strength, just like that one card shows with the woman looking in the mirror, like going, oh my gosh, that's my strength. So I absolutely believe it's the right choice for you. And I believe that it'll become so easy for you to do that one day you'll even look back on it like, really? I thought that was hard. Are you kidding me? Like I will jump in anytime and then you'll do it for yourself. And maybe your growth pattern is that you feel compelled to do it for other people before you're even willing to do it for yourself. And then you'll realize how, of course, easy is the wrong word, but how powerfully you can do it for yourself. So I'm going to give you a thumbs up. I don't even have to pull the cards. Yes, it's absolutely the right choice for you. Why? Because I hear your soul calling out for that to be your purpose. So, and you guys, purpose and mission are two different things. Your purpose is what your personality wants to do every day. It's how you feel. And even if you can't yet speak out because of fear, but you feel compelled to, then that's your purpose. It's who you are, it's how you show up in every scenario, who you are to people. Your mission is one way that you can kind of fine tune your purpose to do it for others and to do it possibly even as your life's work. So mission and purpose are two different things. Diana, clearly your purpose is to speak up for justice. You're going to find a mission that's going to make it possible for you to do that in a way that feels right to you and honors you and others. Absolutely, without a doubt. Okay, thank you for that question. Next, Erica. Family situation. Okay. Okay, Erica, just going to shuffle the cards and throw them down, see what happens and what comes up for you. Immediately, I'm feeling sibling or in-law rivalry, but kind of on the same generation. So let's see. So that's relationship. That could do with in-laws. That's seriousness. That's self-reflection. So kind of feeling like in order to keep the peace, you have to go outside of what you believe or want. I think it's in-laws. So let me know if you're still here, if that makes sense. I will tell you that, oh shit, see, talking to people leaves you feel diminished. They're kind of, but look at all this strength you have in your heart pile. I mean, you're really, really strong. So if you can trust what you believe, even if you have to cut people off or have no contact, you have strength, bright change, wish come true, divine order, even money, even things that are money related. If you stand in your strength and cut those people off, oh, it's really hard to do. But because we have this idea that if it's family, we're not allowed to, but that's just not true. It's just not true. And I've had to cut family members off for my well-being. And because I did, and I chose to do that, then now I'm much more available for the people who I can be of service to, who are, and then this card, like, just really trust yourself. Might not be a popular decision, but in order for things to come together, for you to really create the life you want, you need to move through fear and set up some boundaries. That might not feel good, but I promise you will work in the long run. 2 jacks all from back. So they keep coming back in your life. I'm sure that they're taking the opportunity to make you feel obligated or guilty. Both of those feelings are lower level vibration feelings. Spirit will never motivate you to do something by making you feel guilty or obligated. That is not how spirit works, okay? We might recognize when we've legit done something wrong by feeling a little bit guilty about it, but usually guilt is driven by what somebody else wants us to believe or tries to manipulate us into believing. Guilt and obligation are never factors we should decide from. We should decide from, how can I be of service? What's loving? How is it honoring me? Because I promise you, the biggest thing I can tell you, Erica, is you do not have to sacrifice yourself in any way in order to make somebody else happy. If you're doing that in any way, if your boundaries are diminished, your self-worth is diminished, your feeling of love and importance is diminished in any way, that's where you draw the line. You're only obligated to give to others to the level of your diminishment. When it starts getting all those lower level energies, no. And I'm feeling like it has to do with in-laws or people in your generation. Let go. passion, love, opportunity, affection, friendship, spirit guidings, letting go, happiness, and relationship all get better when you stand your ground. Stand your ground, not with a gun, but with your energy and with your boundaries. Sending you love and light. That's a hard one. Okay. Next. Finance and career. Okay, Adrienne, we're going to do like money is like diamonds, 10 and 9 of diamonds. Career is 9 and 10 of clubs. Let's see what comes up for you. Okay. Hang on a sec. All right, just let me take a sec to tell you guys and remind you that we do have specials here in March. I know gas prices are hard. Food prices are hard. They're really high, but we are having specials to help you through these hard times in March. I feel like this is a launch into 2022. 20% off readings just to give you kind of an edge of what you need. Obviously, all my readings are guaranteed. If you don't get what you need, you don't pay. 30% off Centaur. Centaur is something I truly believe in. It's an emotional energy release. It's like ripping off the emotional bandage. It can heal you in like 2 hours. Here's your codes. March on to, so when you go to book, if you book from either my Facebook page, Psychic Medium Kelly McClure, or you go to my website, kellymcclurepsychicmedium.com, and make sure you spell it right. There's lots of scammers out there. You can use one of those codes when it asks you, and you'll get that discount. So Pep and Step is for your 30% off Centaur, which I truly believe in, you guys. Try it. Money back guaranteed. It's going to change your life. Okay. Finance and career. So obviously I can't get to everybody, but thank you. Go ahead and ask again. Once or twice is fine. Don't inundate the feed because that doesn't help. Either we can do it or we can't. I'm leaving that spirit who gets spread. Okay, here we go. Finance and career. So we're going to look for those money cards, those career cards. Cards I feel like are just sort of a inlet, and then spirit kind of comes through and tells me in my mind how to interpret them. This is a lot about, this is about worrying about, okay, this is a common theme that comes up when people hold their good away. Okay, hold on. They're telling me that you have an idea or a hope for the future when it comes to what you want to do and how you want to create your money. The two queens that come up together often mean that, there may be a limited amount of good that can come in. And if other people are getting it, especially if we think they don't actually deserve it and we're trying really hard and it just comes to them, we can feel a little bit like, like a little bit envious or something of that. So there's a little of that energy. So make sure you're not buying into thinking there's a limited amount of good that can come to you, because it's not true. And you're getting a message. So now I'm thinking you're a little bit psychic. And this may also confuse you, because now you're thinking, but I'm told by spirit good is coming to me. And then here, I'm experiencing something kind of different technically. So let's look and see. So here's your heart pile. A little bit of fear, like I said. That's a serious card. I'm going to pull that out for a moment. So here's your effort. You're trying really hard. You're looking at what you want. You're doing the right things. I think just energy is something to let go of. There's your relationship with success. You're kind of feeling like it depends on someone else. So like, are they going to give me the contract? Are they going to, this is such a common theme. And I want you guys all to hear this when you're worried about your finances, your money, your career, and you're thinking, I'm going to apply for this job, but I might not get it because someone else is in charge of allowing that or not. Then you're giving your power away. You're gonna get a job you want. If you don't get that one, it's because spirit has a better one for you. So don't give away your power yet. This is all kinds of good things coming, but a little bit of disappointment in, oh my gosh, that didn't happen. That contract, that job, whatever didn't happen. Now my bubble is burst. No, it's not. It's just that Spirit's guiding you into something else, because now there's the whole success card, which is even better. And yeah, it might be people coming in to help with that, but it's better than you thought. And as soon as you let go of the idea that other people control your destiny, that's going to come in. This is kind of a cool thing too, that something that you might have visited before, or an idea, or people you spoke to before might come back in. Something that you liked, bright change, and a round job. See, this is letting go of the past. Wish come true. Damn, I'm good, girl. You're going to get what you want. Just let go of any fear. Look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, all coming up around career. Authenticity around opportunity. Feeling good about it. Just don't let anything diminish your vibration. You're meant to do what you came here to do. You're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it because you want to add to the universe and create something and move forward. And that's all really good energy. Again, don't let, accept the help from people that legit want to help. Oh my God. This is really interesting. A super high love vibration. So people who want to help you, great energy around love, all coming in around wish come true. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. You're good. You're going to be fine. Let go of any doubt. All right. Kathy says health and well-being. So that's going to be the 8 of Hearts is health card. So let's see what comes up around that. Let me shuffle a little bit. So many times, you guys, the cards tell me, when people say, what am I going to get? The cards say, well, what do you want? I mean, the universe really does want to help you get what you want. And the only time that it's blocked in doing that is when we get into fear, which I completely understand. So, okay, Kathy, health and well-being, 8 of Hearts, all the kind of light vibration cards, diamonds and stuff. We'll see what comes up around that. And if there's anything that Spirit feels that you need to do or look at, I'll ask. Okay, so these cards, see right there, heart, success. All good. People, heart's desire. Interesting. It's all good. That's the unexpected, or what you don't expect pile. And that's life's work or career. Let's look for that 8 of Hearts. 4, 5, 6. Look, there's the 8 of Hearts right next to love. And this is like document or something. Okay. All right. So everything that it's telling me right now about you, Kathy, and maybe any health issues is that you spend a lot of time worrying about other people, maybe children, and that they're encouraging you to kind of let go of that. You guys, I get that it's really hard, but let me tell you one of the hardest things that was presented to me to do in letting go of worry about other people, because your physical health and well-being will absolutely be affected by your attachment to other people's outcome. So my 19-year-old daughter, she's now 33, but at the time she was 19 and she lived with me. And I have a really tragic history with somebody on a motorcycle. So that was a definite trauma to me. I had PTSD around anything that had to do with motorcycles. And here my daughter drives up to the house on a motorcycle. And I walk out front, and here she is getting off a motorcycle and taking her helmet off. And I'm like, what is this? I go, where's your van? She goes, I sold it, bought a motorcycle. I go, Lauren, you don't even have a license. She goes, yeah, I took classes. I got a license. I didn't even know about this. She lived with me. And I go, oh my God, I'm freaking out considering my history on motorcycles. I said, is there anything I can do to change your mind? She goes, no. And I go, okay, you know what? I'm just going to put white light on you, and I'm not going to worry about you one single day. And she goes, thank you, because I don't need your negative energy on me when I'm out on the road. And I go, okay, not going to worry about you. White light, white light. And I never did. For 1 year, she drove that motorcycle, and I never worried about her. And she eventually sold it and got a different car. But the point is that you really can put white light on your people and remove attachment. And when you do that, all kinds of wonderful things open up. And I feel like your health and well-being is not just dependent on what you're worrying about yourself. It's worrying about and putting your energy into everybody else and giving your energy away. So people are going to be fine. Contributed male figure, passion, disappointment, anything that has to do with relationships with others is showing up as you giving, and you really need to pull it back and just do for you now. If you do that, I promise your health is going to be great. But Kathy, you're a giver. Givers tend to drain their energy. Oh, look at you with your 2-5. So this is transformational energy from fear to bright change. So you can absolutely do this. 2 7s together, help from heaven. You'll get the absolute, but authenticity, meaning being honest about this, not tricking yourself when you do give your energy away. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. You'll figure it out. But just, can you put yourself at the top of your priority list for once in your freaking life? And look, it's emotional to do that. You have wishes about other people, your home, your family, and other people and what they're going through. I get that it's difficult, but you can do it. And if you do that, that's your new path. Everything that you want will come to you, health and well-being, but also a path of your personal, purpose and alignment. I can't tell you what that is yet. I bet that I will be able to do that in a few months if you take my advice now and kind of let people figure it out. They'll figure it out. Detach a little. Okay, next. 717. I love the numbers. Whoops.
Did it pop on?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
There we go. Teresa says the family issue will resolve. Will it resolve, or is it better this way? Okay. All right, Teresa. I'm going to look at the relative cards, which are the 6 of Hearts. See what people. Face cards always mean like people. Let me look and see what's around. Kind of feel like I already know what this is going to say, but let's see. Sometimes the cards are just a tool, and I get all kinds of information in the right side of my brain. Anybody out there who feels like they have intuition or psychic abilities, one of the ways that I can tell the difference between what I think and what Spirit tells me is Spirit comes through the right side of my brain, and I feel like my own thoughts are on the left. Another way is that my own thoughts are really loud. And I used to say to Spirit, come on, you have to be louder. And I heard them say, oh no, Kelly, you're the loud one. We're the soft ones. So that's another way that you can tell when you're getting intuition from Spirit and when you're, your own voice. I'm going to bet, even before I do the cards, and I'll show you the cards, that Spirit is saying to you for now, it's better this way. Why? Because it's better for you to be apart from toxicity. And so until those people are ready to resolve those issues, and we cannot determine when and if that's going to happen, right now it's better for you. But let's see what card says. Okay. So that's card of passion. That's happiness. This is heaven helping you. So this tells me that when and if it's time for you to reconnect with people and to make an effort, it'll be easy and led to do so. And that's life's work. See, that tells me that you're on the right track and you're doing what you need to do, and don't worry so much about it. But This is connection with in-laws as well, and male figures who might not be in line with your authenticity. So maybe they're not clear on what, well-being is. But look at all this. Heaven helping you. There's your relationship and health and well-being. This has to do with service to self, but I also feel like there's some guilt around it. If anything, you guys, I can tell you, oh, and by the way, in the future, this does say that their energy will change. They will come around and reach out to you. So there's nothing that you have to do. It's better this way for now. But I do feel like the boundaries and the distance and stuff create an opportunity for them to figure it out and come back. But only let them back if they're honoring. So, I got to tell you guys that I deal with so many people who have family issues and say, but that's my mom, that's my sister-in-law, that's my this or that. Spirit put those people in your lives to teach you something, and what they're here to teach you is not to bend over backwards to help them and do what they want. It's to stand your ground and learn your authentic, true boundary self, to honor yourself. And those people will continue to show up in your life until you stand your ground. And then guess what? They'll just disappear. You will no longer attract people like that. When you finally set your boundaries against the hardest ones, the ones you feel most obligated to, the ones who try the hardest, when you set your boundaries to those people, you'll see that everybody else, every friendship will be better. Every person that comes in your life will honor you. It's amazing how that happens. Can I say to Kay Oliver that your book is gonna go, somebody's gonna come into your life to put your book on the market. I just saw a real flashing red light around that. So don't worry about that. Just put it out there, and someone's coming in to say, I love it, I'm gonna put it on the market. Don't worry about that. Okay. All right. So
You ready?
yeah. Ready. Okay, love. All right, Mimi wants to know about love. Just by looking at your picture and your beautiful smile, I'm already going, well, I would love you. You should have all kinds of love guidance in your life. Let's look. Let's see where that's coming in. I have to shuffle a moment. I've been doing a lot of readings on the cards. They're super sticky. So let me shuffle. And then I love the names that are coming in. Like more and more, I'm seeing people with like 4 names. Mimi B. Loomis Sanchez. It's kind of cool. All right, that feels better. Let's look. So again, the love cards are the 3, 6, and 10 of hearts. I feel like I have to do one more. All right, that's the card in the heart pile of God's arms around you. They're protecting you for something. So if it feels like it's not happening soon enough, believe me, that's okay. And what's sure to come true is something that you need to clear, which is fear of. So see, you have some fear of the past. That has to do with a project or plan or something specific. So kind of, let me see what this says. Ask yourself if you've had any trauma that isn't quite cleared. Because your heart pile is super clear. Watch. I mean, it's going to be like all the money, success, all kinds of wonderful things, connection with people, all kinds of people. Male figure, this is art and beauty and angel energy coming forward. A little bit of energy from your past that needs to be healed or cleared. And maybe that's why it hasn't quite happened for you the way it wants to. But people are attracted to you. This is partnership coming to you. That's a contribution card, meaning you have a beautiful energy to offer. And 2/8 is moving forward, change of states, health and well-being and happiness. So either you just moved or are going to move. So for the next few months, what I want you to do is confide in someone, whether you get a counselor or talk to a friend, someone who you can trust. Let them help you wash out any old residual energy of disappointment or not feeling treasured, because something really cool is coming, whether it's a current relationship getting better or a new relationship. I kind of feel like it's a new one coming in. And I feel like it's changing and raising the vibration because you clear old stuff. Oh my God, you have look at this. 1, 2, 2, 3. Look at all these 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, everything lining up, but in a bright change around your relationship with other people and your level of commitment. But it's all about clearing fear around men or partnership. So that's your work to do. I know that we are not to blame when sorry about that, guys. I have no idea what that was. But what I was saying is that something inside of you is calling you to stand up for your higher self, to know that you deserve the perfect relationship, and again, not all relationships are perfect, but a good one, the way you deserve to be treated. And that's coming, but it's coming on you focusing on something you need to heal from the past. So work that out. Great things are coming, like really beautiful energy, things lining up. 1, 2, 3, life's work, honoring of self, partnership of self, contribution from heaven, all things lining up. My concern is if that's not the relationship you're living now, I want you to be willing to step into that and to say, okay, this is what I want. I will heal the past, and I'll no longer invite into my experience anything less than what it is I want and deserve. But I see a really beautiful future about that coming toward you. Quick. Oh my gosh, Mimi. I also feel like too little energy. So let me ask about this, because I feel like you may already have too little energies, whether you have 2 kids now or 2 are coming in, but I see 2 little ones around you. And there's a little bit of ambiguous confusion around them, like maybe they tried to come in, didn't make it, and will come in, but 2 beautiful, amazing energies around you. Okay, one more, and then we're gonna, okay, yeah. Stephanie, health and well-being. Again, if I couldn't get you tonight, please book, because I promise that I guarantee my readings or you don't pay, and it's worth it to try it. We make it very affordable. We're going to give you a code in a minute to book, and you can book a short reading, a long reading, whatever you want. So Stephanie, health and well-being. Your husband had just had another heart attack. So I'm going to read around him for a moment. I'm going to pull out the King of Clubs for him and just kind of see where he's at. I had a heart attack when I was 44. I'm 56. I'm still alive, so doesn't necessarily mean death sentence. Let's pull this energy out for him and just really quickly see how he's doing, or if there's anything he needs to know about his health and well-being that can change the vibration there. So let's just sort of go. So there is a change around the energy of the past for him. Moving forward is real happiness. He may need to be in a different environment. In other words, like more nature or whatever, anywhere that he likes to be, water, nature. But I think that his letting go of his connection to his father energy or any male energy that didn't really serve him in the best and highest interest. There it is. Male energy is influencing him a lot. He can heal this. It can absolutely be healed. 2 aces, change of places, and reflection of self. So more self-honoring, letting go of the past, opportunity to do that. Spirit helping him do that. Wish come true. Yeah, he'll be all right. Look at that. That's all great energy. This is fives are always about transformation. Wish come true around him. There's the health and well-being around creation. 2 jacks, going back in his past, clearing it out. Tell him don't ignore the past. Deal with it. Go through it. Talk about his past. This is all super good energy. Success around his future. A little bit of dark energy to uncover, but nothing. No, he'll be okay. This is all good energy. But I would encourage you not to be his counselor, but to encourage him to talk to somebody about any energy that's stuck in his system. You know, heart issues are about holding on to stuff. We hold it on to the center of our body, and that can create stuff. He'll be all right. He'll find someone to talk to. Don't worry about that. All right, you guys, please book your little readings. You can get a great discount in March. I'm really wanting to help people with, saving money right now. I know times are hard. So there's your codes. Use March on to get a 20% discount on any readings, 30% on Centaur. And the reason I'm pumping that is because that's the most healing thing you can do right now, to let go of resistance, let go of fear, let go of pain and trauma, and move into a new space in your life that you want to create. Pep and Step is the way to go. That's your code to book a Centaur session. Money back guaranteed. Please book. Thank you guys so much for having me on and joining me tonight. Again, hi, I think it's Tammy, my waitress from earlier. And also, Tiana, if you're on tonight, hello. And Kika, if you're on tonight, hello. So good night, guys. Thank you so much.